The best thing in life is when you make a discovery. You hear a voice on the radio, you hear a band in a club. You made the discovery, and for me, I found
All right, I'm back, and I'm starting this one at the studio again because I have a shoot booked in for later on this morning with a client of mine. Her name's Celia, and I'm just here really early because I want to make sure everything's set up and ready to go. This space is still so new, and it's only going to be the second time that people are going to be in here using everything. So I am a little bit nervous, but before everyone gets in here and we do all the fun stuff, I quickly just wanted to show you guys all the work and planning that's gone into this specific shoot. I think photo shoots and shoot days especially are great fun, but you can't expect to get great results from shoots simply because you have a studio and all the fancy equipment and lighting. Most times, whenever you see great results from any shoot, it usually means that a whole lot of people have put in a whole lot of work, and most of that work usually comes before the day even happens. So if you saw my last video, you would have seen that I actually shared one of the meetings that I had with Celia about this specific shoot. And the whole point of that meeting was basically to get a better understanding of what her ideas are and what she wants to get out of this shoot specifically, because she's been working with her own team. She has a business coach and makeup artist that she's working with, and together they've come up with their own brand logo, colors, and aesthetic. So they came up with the mood board for this shoot. And basically we've got three key looks that we're trying to achieve. The first one is more of an active wear and fitness look. The second look that we're going for is more the business female coaching look. So that'll be look 2. I think we'll use our textured wools in the studio for this one. And the third look that we want to get is a breath work and relaxed type of vibe. So yeah, she's done a really good job of putting this mood board together. There's so much here that we can work with, so I'm really excited with what we can come up with.
Can I call you Rose? Can I call you Rose? Can I call you Rose? Can I call you Rose?
Okay, shoot's done and it went great. We covered everything that we needed to cover. We got through all 3 looks and I think we got some really good shots out of it. So I'm excited to see how they all turn out. But more importantly, everyone enjoyed the experience. They came into the studio and I got great feedback. So for me, that's a big deal because building out this studio and having people come in here for the first time, I was a little bit nervous, just knowing whether or not I had everything covered, and to be able to have a brand photo shoot in here and have it run successfully just makes me feel good. To have someone in here and using the space and enjoying it and giving good feedback, yeah, it means a lot. So it's been a good morning so far. Next thing I have to do is just quickly jump on a call with my finance lady. I actually pay someone to do all my finances. She sends out all my invoices, she chases them up when they're late, and she also keeps track of my expenses, like where I'm spending money, where my bills are coming from. She tells me what I need to pay. And more importantly, she keeps track of my tax and my GST. I think finances are something that stress people out so much, not just in the creative industry, in any industry. So make sure you track your finances and you have a good understanding of where your money's coming from and where it's going. If you can't do it yourself, find someone else to do it, because trust me, having a better understanding or knowing that your finances are taken care of takes away all that stress and makes working in this industry so much more enjoyable. Hello, Valerie.
Hi, Kenny. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. We have a lot to go through.
We do.
There's a Bunnings on the 28th of February for $17.85.
Yes, that's when I was painting the floor. So that's what I'm just trying to get through this period, because I know once I get through that, all the big payments are out of the way. So So for me, it's just been trying to get to this point. Twice it's happened where, you know how you do the free trial and then you
Yes.
forget to cancel it and then you end up paying for the year?
Yeah. Oh my God.
I did a big one last week. I don't know if you saw it. There was one for Riverside and it was like $500. I was meant to pay it on my personal account, but by accident, I paid it with this account. And then to fix it, I just transferred from my personal account the same amount back into the business account. Trying to fix my own mistakes, Valerie.
Alright, what is this linked?
Linked is tolls.
Oh, okay.
When you go through tolls. Does that count?
And that's it? That's all
Oh,
we
that's
have?
it. No way. We did it. We did it.
Easy, easy.
Thanks, Valerie. You're the best.
Bye.
Bye.
You too. Bye.
Do you stay true to yourself? Will you stay true to yourself? When it gets hard, stay true to yourself.
Health and fitness have become one of the most important parts of my routine. It's more than just training. It's how I reset, refocus, and get my head right. When I feel good physically, I show up better creatively. I have more energy, more clarity, and I move through the day with more purpose. That's why I make time for the gym no matter how busy things get. It's something that keeps me grounded, it's a big part of my life, and it's something that I make time for every single day. All right, it's another day and we're getting ready for another shoot in the studio, which is just really cool to say. But anyway, I really wanted to share this specific shoot because it's different to the one that we did yesterday. It's actually more of a personal shoot. Like, I'm not getting paid to do the work today. It's more something that I created on my own. And I think it's important to share this type of work because whenever someone came to me to bring their ideas to life, it was my job as a creative to understand what it is that they want and then create it for them, rather than inject all of my ideas into their vision and deliver something that just didn't align with what they wanted to create. Your job, especially when someone's paying you, is not to create what you think is cool, it's to understand what the client actually wants and to deliver on that vision. It took me a while to understand this, but once I did, I realized that if I wanted to create the ideas that were inside my head and do the things that I thought were cool, I needed to do it in my own time and outside of paid client work. And that's where these personal projects come in. So the mood board that I've put together includes not just the poses that I want, but the look, the feel, the aesthetic, the color palette, but I've also added some images that include some of the graphic design elements that I want to learn and include into this shoot, just so they understand what I want to achieve with this. Like, without showing them, they're not going to have an idea of what I really want. So yeah, the boys are going to be here soon. I've got a whole bunch of sneakers and sneaker boxes, a few books. Zach's bringing a few other props of his own as well. So I'm excited to see how this one goes, and I'll try and share as much of it as I can. Thank you,
Thank you
man.
again for having me.
No problem. Thanks for coming down. What do you think of the studio?
Nah, I like it, man. I like the studio, I like the vibes.
Yep.
Got the music on, got the spotlight, everything, man.
Yep.
It's a good job. Y'all come down and get some pictures, man, videos, everything. Yeah, even the country
Yeah,
music.
we even let you listen to country music here, man.
Y'all gotta get on your country music, man. I'm telling you.
That shoot with Zach went great, and I've spent all of tonight just going through all the photos, editing my favorites, and adding a little bit of graphic design skills that I have only just recently learned. So for me, this has all just been a whole lot of fun, from the concept to the shoot to even editing. There's so many new things that I've been able to try with this shoot, and I think it just felt good to not have a brief, not have any client expectations, and to just create my own ideas freely. And I just wanted to share a few of the final edits that I've come up with, and also just compare it to some of the inspo and mood board that I was able to come up with. So the theme that I wanted to recreate with this shoot was basically old school magazine and mixtape covers. I used orange in the background because of the inspiration from the Anthony Edwards campaign. But for the most part, it was Slam magazine covers that I grew up on, and wanting to make a hip hop mixtape cover, or my version of it anyway. So these are how they turned out. I'm so happy with the look and the aesthetic. It really feels kind of old school, and I think it really does look like a magazine cover. It's just cool to be able to take on an idea like this and make it my own. Having a place like this to just shoot freely and create with my friends is something that I dreamed of when I first started out as a creative. So to be able to finally be able to do this just feels good, you know. I feel very accomplished, and yeah, it's been a good week. I'm glad that I documented it, because I don't know, I want to look back on these days. I want to look back on goals that I set, and knowing that I was able to kind of put my head down and work towards them and achieve them, you know. And hopefully by doing this and by showing this, it'll show that, you know, anyone can do this kind of thing. So anyways, I appreciate you watching and following along in this video. I hope you got something out of it. I'm still trying to figure out how I want these videos to look and feel, but I guess my only goal at the moment is to just keep showing up. So that's it from me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Please don't go to show me.